reported 9 candidates are running for the at-large seat for the next coming weeks. CTV will introduce you to each of those candidates.
And joining us now in the studio today is Democratic candidate Gabriel Njinimbot. Gabriel, thanks so much for joining us.
Of course, thank you for inviting me to our hometown TV.
Okay, so sir, I know you ran for the congressional 4-district seat, but now you're running for the vacant at-large county council seat.
Correct.
Can you first talk to our viewers a little bit about who you are and why you decided to run?
So, again, my name is Gabriel Njinimbot, as you guys rightly said. I did run for the congressional seat for District 4 of Maryland 2 months ago. And the reason why I ran is because for a very long time, Prince George's County has been on a downward slope when it comes to economic development. If anybody remember who or when Curry was county exec, Prince George's County was referred to as, or was actually known as, the richest black county in the entire nation. It was the envy of the country, and people flocked into the district. But after that, 500,000 people have literally left Prince George's County to our neighboring counties like Charles County. In fact, Charles County now enjoys the privilege or the name recognition that Prince George's County had in the 2000s for a variety of reasons, which, as we all know, crime is one of them. And during this past summertime, a lot of stuff has happened that people have lost their lives, and this is the reason why people are leaving. Another reason is because of our educational system. We rank at the bottom 50% when it comes to the educational system in the entire state of Maryland. Our kids do struggle at an 8% proficiency in math, 24% proficiency in reading, and only 76% of these students will graduate at the end of the school year. Now, I think that over the course of the decades, it's time for us to have a new energy, for a new leadership, because for so long, we've seen that those who are in power, nothing has changed. You heard about the saying that doing the same things over and over again and expecting that the result is going to be different. So far, we haven't seen it. And I'm not saying that nothing has been done, but we could do better. And in order for this to happen, we have to have a new face, new leadership, new energy with a new type of governance in the district, or in the county and in the district.
And one of your top priorities when you were running for Congress, the congressional seat, was to increase entrepreneurs of color. So tell me, how exactly do you plan on doing that this time around? Actually,
as we all know, a lot of our folks in the county are entrepreneurs. And we've looked at the administrative bottlenecks that is involved in issuing permits for certain types of businesses. I think that it's time for us to reduce those administrative bottlenecks and get more people to work in our counties to speed up the process of acquiring permits and encourage those who want to open small businesses and give them the chance to open these small businesses. Small businesses actually is the backbone, bedrock of this county. If you take out all our small businesses, our county is going to bleed. And so we want to encourage people to come into the county by reducing taxes in certain types of businesses, and encourage people to come in and ensure that our county becomes the envy of the nation, increased tourism, so people can come in, and then we can, our economy could thrive, and we can have the county to be what it was when, like I said, when Curry was county exec. And so we have to give people a chance to stay in our county and not push them out to go to our neighboring counties, as we've seen in the past few years.
Now, the County Council adopted a $5 billion operating budget for 2025, but that comes with a multi-million-dollar shortfall. If you were elected to that at-large seat, how will you go about addressing those issues, but without it impacting the pockets of county residents?
Well, one thing I know for a fact is that we need to reduce taxes for example, real estate developments, because the more we increase these taxes, people are not gonna be interested in coming into our counties. So we need to make sure that these taxes if we increase taxes, it should be proportionate to it should be in a fashion that would also encourage people to come into our county to build homes, affordable homes for those who are struggling to pay rent or buy new homes. That way, we can keep the economy for our county, up and running.
And one of your other big priorities is education. And the Blueprint for Maryland is having a huge impact on the county's budget. How do you think that you would, ensure that there are adequate resources and programs for the youth in the community?
Blueprint is actually a very good program. We have to make sure that we make it easily affordable and accessible to parents, especially those parents who are raising their kids by themselves. And we have to make sure that the information is easily reachable, and we have to also make sure that we provide finances for some of these programs to ensure that people who are not able to send their young kids to, let's say, pre-K, they should be able to afford that. We should be able to open even more facilities to encourage parents who do not have a means to pay for these things, to ensure that they have access to facilities that would help them, send their kids to those places, and also help them to be able to have time to go, work, raise money to put food on the table, and also send their kids to school.
Well, sir, thank you so much for joining us today in our studio.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.